Hello, how are you? Can't hear you. There you go.
Thank you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm Jackie.
I'm Connie. Nice to meet you, Jackie.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Missouri.
Missouri. All right.
How about yourself?
I'm from Connecticut.
Oh, wonderful. You getting snow up that way?
Not yet. Not yet.
I noticed Minnesota got something. Was it Minnesota or Michigan? I think Michigan got some snow.
Oh, goodness. So it's coming.
Or maybe it's Minnesota. I forgot which one it was.
Hi,
Yeah.
Maria. Can you hear me, Maria?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi, Jackie. Can you hear me too?
I can hear you.
Okay,
That's Connie.
Nice to meet you, Maria.
Oh, hi, Connie. Hi, Maria. Hi.
Sonia invited me.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. She should be popping on probably real soon.
I've been having marketing issues, and she said I need to join you and figure out what's going on with my marketing problem.
Great, that's what we're here for.
No, we are here to help, and we are ladies, and you are a lady, so you are very welcome.
Thank you so much.
First, I have to say I have a sore throat. That's why I'm sounding a little bit, but I will talk, but not that much, I think.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Let me just move this over here and give a couple of minutes for everyone to whoever's going to be able to make it tonight to pop on. Before we get started, we have a great night. I'm excited about what we're going to talk about tonight. Hi, Barb. Hi, Sonia.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Great, great. So glad you guys could make it on tonight.
Is that you? Sorry, is that you, Connie? That I was just speaking
Yes, it
to?
is, Sonia. Thank you so much.
Hi, great to see you here.
Great, great. And that's Barb down there.
I'm honored. Thank you. Hi, Barb. Pleasure to meet you.
Great. Well, I'm so glad you guys were able to make it. Let me just hit this.
I think the other thing in this chapter as well is that this concept about patience, we want to, whatever we want it now. And I think definitely in sort of the network marketing world, people get involved thinking they're going to get results very quickly. And because they think they're going to get results very quickly, when we don't get the results that we want in the time that we think we should get it, then we give up. And it's actually saying you're going to get there, okay, but don't expect to get there now. But you know you ask, and it's already given. But we just need to get on the journey, and we will get there. You know, so that's what I like about this particular chapter, and it's just really making it clear that, you know, once you start the journey, just like you get in the car to get from A to B, you're going to get, you know, as long as you're driving the car, you're going to get there. You don't stop halfway and sort of think, oh gosh, I'm not going to get there. You know, you will get there. Okay, so that's my little bit.
So, and what about you did chapter 8 as well?
I've just taken that bit out.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know, I just sort of think, just pick. I just thought, just pick a little bit that kind of resonated with me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that.
Great. Thank you, Sonia. Who else was able to? Maria, were you able to? Go ahead. Why don't you share? What did you get out of chapters 7 and 8?
Well, I first of all have to say I listened to it. But I don't know of the YouTube is what I listen is good because he talks very fast.
Okay.
And he will say the chapters, but I can't I can't remember. I listened to it, but I can't remember it. So for me, I really love holding a book when I'm reading it, so I can then I can remember it better just by listening by the YouTube. But what I've listened to the circumstances, and when you make excuses, and then when I heard that, I was thinking about when I was at school, and the teacher said to me, "No excuses. You have to do your homework." And you can find and you can always find an excuse to not do something you must do. And in our business, we are working for ourselves, and we are. You have to be. You have to be honest with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, today it's so cold. I want to sleep in, nice and warm in my bed, instead of waking up and putting on your. Turn on your computer and work on your business. So yeah, that's it's like really simple, but you have to get that mindset every morning to say to yourself, I don't want to make any excuses. And that's in all kinds of things. If you want to lose weight, if you want to stop smoking, if you want to exercise more, you can always find and say to yourself an excuse to not do it, or to do it, but when you say you don't want to do it. So yeah, that's what was very important, I think, of chapter 7.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. Did anybody else get a chance, Jovi? I know you had a rough, busy week, so I don't know.
Yeah. Now I listen to the audio when I'm in the train, the 20 minutes in the train, or during my lunchtime. And but I could write something down about the chapter 7, because the 8 I have to rehear the
Okay.
chapter 8, because he's speaking very fast. That's true, Maria. As Maria said, he's speaking very fast. You have to concentrate a lot to understand for us.
Okay.
And so what I wrote down is that what I have in mind still is that without asking, you will receive no answer.
Yeah,
I mean, but we most of the time are asking, but it depends on how you're asking. I mean, we ask every day, every hour. Each time something happens, we are asking. But how are you asking? What is your, from which ground, from which basis on are you asking? If that doesn't match, then you will get anything. And that's what I kept in mind from that chapter. And the other thing is that we really are that we are coming from a powerful stream of source,
Mm-hmm.
and that we are a powerful stream of source. And so to keep that in mind each time something bad happens, that, I mean, you have so much potential, but you have to use it. So
Right. Thank you, Jovi.
Yeah.
That was great. Those are some great things that you pulled out of those those chapters, and yeah, that hit me too, Jovi. You know, where it says, without asking, you will receive no answer.
Yeah.
I mean, that I never even thought about that. Really, if you don't ask, you're not going to receive the answer. And so, because in chapter 7, something else that I noted here, if you can desire it, the universe can produce it.
Ah, yeah, okay.
That I pulled that out as well. If you can desire it, the universe can produce it. But also, it talked about in that chapter, and it asked the question, really, are you in line with the stream and flow of your well-being? Are you in line with the stream and flow of your well-being? Meaning, are you opening up? He talked about these floodgates. Are you opening up your floodgates as far as receiving well-being in your life, or are you actually closing it? And we could be closing it, and he by resisting. He talked about resisting and receiving. You know, and how do we resist stuff? You don't think you're worthy of it. My husband and I just had this conversation the other night, and he says, honey, you got to realize that you're worthy of these things. You know, you're worthy of success and whatnot. That's why I opened up with my I am statement. I'm worthy of receiving, you know, success. But if we don't think we are, then we're actually closing, all right, the floodgates. Jovi?
I mean, we keep on saying those kind of things, but how do you feel? How do you know that you are now open to that? Because we know every one of us says, okay, I am worthy. I know that I'm worthy, and then I'm acting like that. But are we really acting like that? Otherwise, the well-being would come. Something doesn't isn't right. So when do you know now I'm open?
Okay, somebody want to?
Such a tiny, line.
Yeah, I hear you. Somebody want to respond? What do you think, Maria?
Someone know?
Somebody
Somebody has to answer. Jovi, when I was thinking about what Pat Patterson said on the Wisdom Wednesday last week.
I think I'm in war with him.
That's nice. War is always good. But I lost what I wanted to say. Oh yes, the topic of Wisdom Wednesday was Dave was talking about you have to be a salesman, and then Pat came on and he said, "I'm not a salesman," and but he's doing it anyway. So when are you ready to receive it? That's very hard, and you have to act like it. And if you also yesterday on Jamie's hangout, you have to I have it somewhere. You have to act like it. I have too many notes. Yes. You have to imagine something, what you want. You have to have a clear goal, something, and then you have to imagine if you, and then after you have imagine it, you have to act like it if you are already having it, and that's a process. And you know when you have it.
Well, I think that's a good point, Maria, that, you have to act like it or you have to imagine it. Jovi, if we put the question back on you, you're asking the question, how do you know when you really are worthy of receiving it? So what would that feel like to you? If you were to say, you know what, I'm worthy of receiving success, okay, well, what would success feel like for you?
I think those questions are extremely difficult. I mean,
They are.
because you think you know everything, and then it comes to that point, then you have to
Mhm.
you have no answer, you know. I mean, what does the success feel like? I think for me, I would be 10 pounds lighter. I don't know. My heart would be flying away. I don't know, something like that. If I can put that in an emotion or in a feeling.
Okay, well, let's put that out there because I mean we're talking about what we're trying to attract, and how do we know when we are our floodgates of receiving are actually open?
Yeah.
So I don't think we give a whole lot of thought to. We say I want to be successful. Okay, I want to be successful, but really, how do we know when we're successful? I mean, what is it? What's going to happen to us? How are we going to feel when we're successful? Let's see, Connie. Unmute your mic.
Unmute. Mic.
You said Ronnie or Connie?
Connie.
I wanted to go back and talk. Can I go back and talk about what you were saying about the self-worth?
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of times we are, with our everyday interactions with each other, people cross our boundaries and they affirm our self-worth or not our self-worth with the way they put us down or lift us up. And that affirms our insecurities. And a lot of times you have to, it's almost like you have to walk around with an eraser going, and you have to erase those negative thoughts. So anytime you get those negative thoughts, you have to, you just continually all day, you have to erase them because you have to continually build yourself up with all the positive talk to erase down even all the just one negative self-talk. Even if you have to find yourself naked in front of a mirror saying, I love that little fat roll and I love that little chubby cheek or anything, because you're breaking down a lifetime of bad vibes that have been put down upon you, even as women.
That's true. Absolutely.
And
I was on a call last night, Connie,
Yep.
and it was women. It was women, and one of the things the topic was, what do you feel about your own body image? And many times we reject our body image. We think we're too fat, we're this or that, or whatever the case might have been. And the person who was facilitating that particular conversation said, one way to get over that is you've got to spend time with your body. And everybody was like, huh?
Exactly. It's your mindset.
Your body.
It's your mindset. It's the same thing with golf. If you want to win at golf, you got to overcome your mindset, because everything comes down to controlling your mind. And like I said, being at peace, no matter what's going on in your life, whether it be your finances, your health, your family problems, or what's going on, you're always going to have problems.
Right.
You just got to have the peace of God in you and know that God has already worked out everything in front of you. All you got to do is have faith and courage and the boldness to walk through it.
Right. If we put this out there, okay, because it's something we don't think about a lot, let's take a minute.
Yep.
How do we know when we're successful? What is it how are we going to feel when we get to success, or we're on a road of success? What is that going to feel like for you?
That's going to be different for everybody, because everybody
it's going to be different. So, Connie, what do you think it would be like for you when you say, you know what, I feel like I'm successful, or I'm on that road of success, I'm achieving success? What's that going to feel like for you?
When I have financial independence that I have by Centers Open, and I'm helping the women achieve the success that they want and can, and financially fulfill for their families, that's when I feel I've achieved my success. And that's when I feel like I followed my calling that God has placed upon my heart.
Okay. Sonia.
Yeah, this is an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
Because as I'm reading this book, what I understand is that we have to have that feeling now. We have to believe that we have already arrived. And so for me, one of the things that I've been really working on is this thing about feeling good. and that our emotions are the GPS. So if emotionally inside we're not feeling that we're where we want to be, or we're feeling frustrated,
Mhm.
or we're feeling, then that is actually telling us that we're not moving towards
Okay.
what we want. And so what I've been doing is, as soon as I get those feelings, I've just kind of allowed myself. I've just been practicing it. I'm moving myself to a feeling of feeling good.
Mm.
So I don't force it. I just move myself to feeling good. Because if I'm feeling good now, that's my GPS to know that I'm moving in the right direction. And for me, that's as simple. So for me, in terms of when I'm driving to work, one of the things that I'm saying and I'm feeling is, this is the last time I'm driving to the office.
Mm. Okay.
And gosh, it feels so good. So my belief is that this is the last time I'm driving to the office.
Mm-hmm.
And then after, when I go, and then on my way home, I'm saying, gosh, this is the last time I'll be driving back from the office.
Okay.
And I'm just being in that moment. I'm just in that. That's how I would be feeling in that moment. So I'm just having those feelings now. I'm just having them.
I like that. That's great, Jovi. That's very helpful to, and it goes back to even what Maria was talking about, how to imagine and to visualize you being there already, and whatever those feelings are, you're on that. You're gonna know when it happens, but it's like you gotta have it happen now. You gotta have it happen now. So success. If I think about what does success mean to me, like Sonia just said, it's feeling good. It's feeling at peace. It's feeling like I've got what I need, that kind of thing. And if we understand what those feelings are, then we can live in that moment of success. Okay? Because if we don't know what we're striving for, we're not going to get there.
Yeah.
Okay? So we got to start feeling successful, and what that is. Like Sonia, that's beautiful. This is the last time I'm driving, to the office, or with me. To me, is like, I want to get to the point where I never have to say I don't have the money. Okay, and so I got to implement that in my own life. When I go to the bank, I got plenty of money. I got plenty of money in this account. Every bill will be paid. Okay, I've got it now. And if I continue to feel that way, think that way, speak that way, then the universe will manifest it, because in chapter 7, it says, if you can desire it, the universe will produce it.
Amen.
Okay? If you can desire it, the universe will produce it. So we're talking about, this is very interesting, because the law of attraction, I mean, when we think about the law of attraction, we can also, put that in business. It's almost like attraction marketing, but not for business. It's attraction marketing for ourselves. Okay, we're putting it into ourselves. We're attracting what we want to happen to ourselves by how we think, how we talk, how we feel. And remember, when we started out talking about asking it is given, Jerry Hicks said, our emotions are our guide. Okay, our emotions are our guide. So if we want to be guided in the direction of success, then our emotions have to line up, okay, with success. Okay, or we'll be, like Sonia's doing, we'll be out of balance and it doesn't work. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. We're really learning a lot. Something else that it was said, that we are vibrational transmitters and receivers. Okay, That's in chapter 8. We are vibrational transmitters and receivers. So we have to realize and think about, what signal are we broadcasting? Okay? They talked about what signal are we broadcasting, because our thoughts, our thoughts are activating something. Okay? Our thoughts are activating. So Sonia's ritual that she's doing, that this is the last time I'm going to be driving to the office. Okay? Her thoughts are actually creating something. All right? Our thoughts become things. We talked about at the beginning. Our thoughts become things. So she's creating the desire that she wants. Okay? And as she creates that in her thoughts, as she creates that in how she talks about it, and how she creates that about how she feels about it, well, at the beginning of the book, it talked about the universe, the laws. What is it? The laws of the universe are the laws of the universe. It has to happen. It has to happen. So I know it's hard for us sometimes to think that way, and that's why we have to change our mindset. Because until we get our mind and our vibrations and our feelings in line with one another, he talked about in the stream flow of well-being, it won't happen. But if we begin to make that shift in our mindset, it will happen. Okay? Any other thoughts on this before we move into the tools, tips, tools, and strategies for business? Anybody else? It's real powerful stuff. I'm really enjoying the reading and our discussion. Anybody want anything else they want to say on this aspect of the book? Sonia, got any other thoughts that you want to lay out there? Okay, good discussion. So we're going to continue. We're going to look at chapters 9 and 10 for the next time. So we're going to move into now talking about business, things about business. And I put the question out, how do we get the results that we really want in our business? Or are we getting the results that we want in our business? These are some things we want to think about and see how we might be able to help one another to get where we want to get to. Okay, so if there was one thing that you wanted to really work on in your business, or an area that you're really struggling with in your business, because I want to write it down so we'll know what we need to work on, what would that be? What would that be? Barb, what area are you struggling with in your business, or what is it that you want to work on in your business?
For me, I need to work on being able to get out consistent value.
Okay.
Even the short posts and stuff, the memes are great. They mean a lot to me, but I've got to start putting more of myself into them. Why is that mean? Why does that saying mean so much to me, rather than just putting them out? I need to put out more value.
Okay. All right.
And so people can get to know me.
Okay. Connie.
I need to learn how to market and close.
Market and close.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Jovi.
For me, it's the same as for Barb. I have to put out more content. I mean, I already doing those quote things and putting my my ideas and my emotions to the post each time.
Okay.
That I'm doing, but really putting content out via Facebook Live or blog or just a text in Facebook or so. There I'm struggling because of the language also. I mean, it's double difficult in such a way for me, and there I'm really struggling because I don't want to. I know that everyone is repeating themselves because we have to brainwash like people a little bit because they have to hear and rehear and rehear again to that they keep that in mind. But nevertheless, I don't want to repeat myself. I want to put something new out each time, and that's a little bit difficult.
Okay.
What was that, Sonia? Was it for me?
Okay. Maria?
What I'm working on in my business is I'm working on it, and I'm also struggling on it because I want what I want is to market here in the Netherlands, and I am trying to find a way on how to do that.
Okay.
And it's looked like it's easy, but it's very hard, and I am busy with structure, like organizing everything I want. And when I have an idea, I want to remember that idea because my memory is lost and I don't know where I put it. So it's very hard, and I'm only 34 years old. So I maybe I have to go and do some brain training games or something. But I have all those the sticky notes, and I have made folders on my computer to organize everything that I want to do in my business. And
so you're saying organization and being able to market also in the Netherlands?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me write. I want to make sure I got that clear. Okay. I'll share mine. It's kind of the same thing, Maria. With me, I'm trying to. Sometimes I'm feeling overwhelmed. Trying to get it in, trying to get the same thing like Barb and Jovi. Being able to put out consistent content. Sometimes it's difficult because of scheduling and whatnot, and so I'm feeling overwhelmed. But I have been listening to someone I think that I'll share tonight that might be helpful to us all of how to kind of get around that. But I am struggling with that consistency, getting consistent content out there, as well as. And it's probably the reason why I'm not getting leads. That's really bugging me that I'm not getting leads, yet, but it could be because I'm not visible enough. And so I might have to, look at that and see how I can increase my visibility so that I can get leads. So that's where I'm struggling at, like within my business, the consistency, getting the content out there and getting leads. All right. Sonia, and then I'll come to you, Connie.
Okay. For me, email marketing.
Email.
Okay. I get leads.
Okay.
On a daily basis. And so for me, it's being consistent with my emailing and being able to make sure that I inject a bit of my story in my emails with people. Now I know how I can kind of deal with that, but that's what I'm working on at the moment. So mine's is, yeah, I'm getting traffic to my sites. I'm putting out content. I'm getting the leads. So it's a conversion, and that with any business, that's what it is. It's always, there's different levels. So you'll be struggling at a particular level, then you'll overcome that struggle, and then you get to the next level. Then you'll struggle at that level.
Okay.
And then it's the next level. You work it out, then you get to the next, and then you struggle at that level, and that's how it happens. So for me, I'm generating leads on a daily basis. So for me, it's my email marketing that I'm working on at the moment.
Okay. All right. So let's see now. Let me ask, Jovi, are you getting leads? You gotta unmute your mic.
I had another window open, sorry. Yes, I had a few leads before Jamie talked about his group strategies. And then I started with that after his first hangout where he showed us that. And then from there on, I had per month around 10 or 15 leads. That was great. And then I was so enthusiastic that I put everywhere. And so I was blocked by
Okay,
Facebook.
so you got blocked by Facebook. You're in jail.
Yeah, I was in jail for 14 days, something like that. And then, oh gosh, now that I'm getting leads, no.
Okay.
I had to wait after those 14 days. I continued, and I immediately got leads again. But I wanna, and I sometimes don't have the time because I wanna put every day. I wanna put a new picture together, to throw it out. And I couldn't this week because I had those technical issues here. But that's what I'm doing now. Yeah, I started again, and I'm trying to put every day a new picture, a new call to action, so that it changes a little bit, because Facebook wanna have that this way as well. Otherwise, they will think that you are spamming people. Or so if you're putting always the same stuff, always the same picture, they recognize you and say, "Oh, the strange." guy.
Okay. So now you're getting leads. The strategy that you're using is posting in Facebook groups.
Yeah.
Okay, Facebook groups is your strategy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what works the best right now. I'm into Instagram as well. Right now it's working in groups and Instagram. So.
Okay. All right. Posting in groups and Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. Barb, what about you? Are you getting leads?
We get leads, posting in groups.
Okay.
Yeah, doing that for a while. It's really slowed down just in the last couple of weeks, but this industry, I mean, it has its ups and downs, and this is going to be probably a slower time of year.
Right.
But that's been fairly consistent for us.
Oh, okay. Now, are you using any other strategy besides the posting in the groups?
Just our Facebook Lives and
video. Okay.
Yeah.
Video. All right. Okay. Connie?
I get leads through Facebook ads.
Facebook ads. Okay.
Yeah. But I'd also like to start trying text marketing. They say text marketing gets more face time than email marketing.
Oh, okay. Is that where your audio text?
When you send phone text, because people will answer their phone text more so than they will open their email.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're doing leads with that. Maria, are you getting leads?
No, I haven't got any leads. I think in the last 3 months or so.
Okay. And what strategy are you focusing on?
I think I was so busy with doing nothing and having no particular strategy.
Okay.
But I'm gonna use the strategy of posting in Facebook groups because I heard a lot of success stories. So I'm gonna do that, and I am going to use a Facebook ad to get leads for my offline business. So that's very exciting too.
Okay. Me, I've been doing some videos, and I have attempted to do the Facebook what is it, posting in the groups, but I haven't gotten any leads from that, and so I must not have the strategy down. So that's what I want to see what everybody's doing, so then we can help everybody with what they're doing, so we can get better. So I know that all of you have been doing Facebook groups are getting leads. So there's something that I'm missing because I'm not getting any leads, and it might just be I'm not in enough groups or something like that. But we'll work on that. Okay. So let's see, Sonia. What strategy are you, I know you're getting leads, and what strategy are you using that is really working for you? You're muted.
Right, so I used the same method last year.
Okay.
So I've got lots and lots of videos out there, lots and lots of review videos, binary options review videos that are bringing me leads in. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because they're out there. Once you record your videos, they're on YouTube, they're there. I'm constantly getting traffic to those videos. Now, what I've noticed is my leads slow right down when I'm not publishing videos. Okay.
Okay.
So what happens is, because I've got thousands of subscribers, so what happens is that those subscribers get notified when I put a video up.
Okay.
YouTube in the feed will recommend videos to people, and they will send an email to people as well, saying certain things. So when I'm putting videos out daily, it does something to my channel and triggers YouTube to kind of put stuff out and show my videos.
Okay.
Now, one of the things that I've been doing, because my leads, I used to get up to 20 leads a day.
Wow.
Now, what's happened is that I haven't done binary options reviews for a long time. One of the things is because I'm wanting to brand myself, and I'm really targeting people that are already in a network marketing business. With the binary options reviews, you get a lot of people that are looking for business who haven't had a business before, and a lot of people that are broke. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'm doing tutorial videos. So what I'm getting, so I'm starting to get back now, is people come and find me on Facebook, and so I'm generating leads through my discussions on Facebook.
Okay.
So I was putting something in the other day that I'm having discussions with people, and because I've got lead magnets and I've got training, because I've done so many tutorial trainings.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, I had a conversation yesterday with somebody. I saw somebody ask a question, because I'm always ask a question about Facebook Live.
Okay.
And I just put something in and said, oh, well, do you know that, yeah, Facebook Live is great because you can then syndicate it to other platforms.
Right.
And so
Leverage it. Right.
so she responded and said, oh, that's interesting, Sonia. What do you mean? And then I said, well, when you do your Facebook Live, it's instant. And then you can download it to your computer, and then you can upload it to YouTube.
Mhm.
And then you can also share it with Twitter, blah, blah, blah. And I said, oh, I've got some training. I've got a training video if you're interested.
Mhm.
So she's come back and said, oh my gosh, that's really helpful, Sonia. Yes, I'd love to see the video.
Okay.
And so one thing I did with somebody else who asked something I've been asking for, I said, okay, give me your email address.
Right. Right.
And I will say, once they give you an email address, they are a lead.
Okay.
So I've been asking people for their email address. So I said, oh, so in exchange, oh, I've got some training
Mhm.
I've done. Give me your email address and I'll send the training to you. That's a lead.
So you're asking for the email versus them filling out the form.
Yeah, I'm asked. Well, once you're in contact with somebody and talking,
Yeah.
I'm just asking for the email.
Right. Interesting. Okay.
And then I'm sending, and then they're a lead. And then and obviously they start getting my emails, and people going over to my blog and clicking on something else.
Mhm. Okay. All right. So we've got, I'm coming to you, Maria. Yep.
Oh.
I think I've got everybody as far as what they're doing right now and what's working and how then we can look at how we can improve that. Maria?
I have a question for Sonia. Is that because if you fill that in on the other responder, they ask, do you have permission?
Yeah,
and
I do.
If you their email address, you have permission. You can go from that. Okay.
Yeah, because if they've given it to you, you have permission.
Right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gone and taken their email address and without them knowing.
Okay.
I've asked for it and they've given it to me. And I made a sale yesterday, and I made a sale of an autoresponder. Now, I put in that I got commission, 0 commissions, okay? But I'm going to get 30%. So if that person carries on beyond the 30-day free trial,
Mhm.
then I will be getting 30% on an autoresponder. So I see myself as an affiliate marketer. And so
Okay.
I provide tools. So when I have discussions with people, I'm not talking to them about my main business. I'm wanting to know what are they struggling with? Is there any free training that I can give them?
And what they need.
First thing. And then as I'm talking, I was talking to somebody about lead capture page and autoresponder, and they haven't got. And so it's like, okay, but I'm going to give them the options and I said, oh, actually, I've done a video where I review 4 different autoresponders.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I'll give me your email address and I will give you access to that video.
Okay.
So that's one of the things, that's the value. That's for me, value is
Mhm.
network marketers understand about network marketing and need to know about tools to use
Right.
for their business. So I just create videos showing people how to use tools.
Okay. So, all right. So
Thank you, Sonia.
let's look at this. So how can we help one another and really get to where we want to get to? We've got a couple of different strategies that people are using, that are helpful. Now, one we know, and because we hear it all the time, is that, well, hold on, let me ask this. Is everybody here utilizing the same system as far as marketing system? No. Okay. All right. I just wanted to know that. All right. So there are different systems out there, but how most systems, if you're using a marketing system, are going to have things like lead pages and capture pages and stuff like that. So we can talk about that in general, how we would utilize that. Okay. But one of the things we've heard tonight is that We have a method of posting in groups that seems to be working, okay? We have some that are using Instagram. That seems to be working for you. We also have video, and we know video. It's like a must, you know, in I guess online marketing to get visibility and stuff like that. And then we have what was talked about. We have this doing Facebook ads. Okay, someone is using that and getting leads from Facebook ads. And then we have the SAM method is another strategy. Okay, so we've got a couple of strategies here. And what I think would be helpful, and we can make that decision, is we take one particular strategy. Many of you, like, say for instance, you're doing posting in groups and stuff like that. We take one particular strategy and we work that strategy together, okay? And until we get it. And if somebody's doing it like me and I'm not getting any leads, then I need help from you to help me get leads, because that strategy seems to be working well for you. So we can take either one or two, say like two things. If we're doing posting in groups and saying videos, how do we go about doing our videos? Okay. How do we go about doing video on our desktop? You know, I have set that up, but I'm still having a little technical difficulty. I'm getting feedback from the mic, but Sonia has been doing it and it's working very well for her. And it could be a strategy that we all do. You know, besides doing it on our phone, okay, we can learn how to do it on our desktop. Now, something Sonia said about syndicating, because we know, and some of you have said, you know, I got to get more content out there. Content is king. We know that. We've got to get content out there, meaning we have to get value. And we must learn how to leverage that. That's something I'm not doing, okay? I'm not leveraging whatever I've done. I'm not then taking it and putting it on YouTube and other places. My blogs, I just got the kind of blog thing set up. It's not even live yet, but learning how to do that, to leverage what we're doing. So I think if we take, I call them baby steps, since we're talking about newborns and all that, baby steps of, okay, how do we do this? Even though we might have heard it, we might have been in other training, I want to be able to have this time that we have together and being mindful of time. We're going to be ending in a few minutes, but saying, okay, let's concentrate on this particular strategy, okay? And let's see how we do. Where do we start? What are the basics? And let's try to implement it. And then when we come back, we can kind of report, say, you know what? I got 5 leads, or I got no leads. And then taking a look at what I'm doing and then saying, okay, you need to tweak this, you need to tweak that. And then we can put that in place and then come back. And when we all say, oh yeah, I'm getting leads, that's working for me. Okay, then we know we've got that strategy. So we can add that to our basket, so to speak. Okay, we can add it and then we can keep learning some other things, but we need to be able to figure out at least one way, you know, or 2 ways that we really can get the leads that we want. And then it's not just getting the leads. Now we got to figure out, well, how do we get the sale? And that's what Connie was talking about. Okay, marketing as well as closing. So then we need to concentrate, because the bottom line is we're doing this to make a difference in other people's lives, to be able to give value, but we're also doing it because we want to be financially free and financially independent. We want to make money, bottom line. So it's okay to get the leads, but if we don't know how to change that lead into a conversion to get a sale, then we're defeating what we're really trying to do here. Okay, so let's take like the next 10 minutes. We're going to be definitely ending in the next 10, 15 minutes. We're not going any past 8 o'clock. We've tried to do it in 7:30, but we're kind of getting more deeper in our discussion, so that's fine. 8 o'clock is the limit, though, because I know people have to go do other stuff, and you're in other countries, and it's late. So if we took the strategy that most of you seem to be doing, and getting leads from, let's talk about this strategy, posting in Facebook. Okay, posting in Facebook. Now, since I'm not getting any leads, I'll show you what I'm doing, and we can try to tweak that. And then hopefully that'll be learning for others. And you can tell me what I'm doing, okay? So I'm gonna quickly show my screen. What am I doing here? Okay, I'm gonna show my screen. Let's see, okay, let's move this down a little bit. All right, what I've done, okay, what I've done is I've taken, can everybody hear me okay? Everybody good? Okay. Posting in groups, here we go. All right, I'm using a system, and this is one of the, I guess, the campaigns that's being used, okay? And it's a campaign that I can advertise, or I can put stuff out there concerning Facebook Live that gives a PDF, okay? So I took this off the campaign and I put it in my notes. And so what I do is I will post this, has the link there for me. So I'm gonna take this and copy it. And then what I've done is, okay, so let me go find a group. Okay, I gotta move this out of the way a little bit here, okay. So let me go down and find a group. Gotta go down a little more. And so it's not moving. Oh boy. Okay, let me go to my groups. Groups. Okay, no, hold on. These are not the ones. The groups. Okay, so if I take a group, a marketing group, okay, so if I hit this is what I've done. I'm giving you my steps. And then we can find out what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so I'm going into here.
That you should go click on more.
Click on the more.
Oh no, wait a second. That's fine. No.
Okay, so I'm going in here, and then what I've been doing is I've pasted that in there. Mm-hmm. Now what I've done is I've taken. Let me move this up so I can manage this. Oh, there. That's what I want. I've taken this off. I've taken that off. I've taken that off, and I go and get. Is it a download or is it a picture? Hold on. I think it's download. Downloads. And of course, it doesn't want to do it. Sure. Downloads. Let me see. It's not in here. 1 second. Downloads. Nope. Maybe it's in pictures. Facebook cover image. Anybody see anything say Facebook groups? I've lost it. I've lost where I put it. Okay, well, I have the other picture
Okay, I mean,
that I did, and I take the picture and I put it there. Isn't that's
do you
what I'm
know what?
supposed
Do
to
you
do?
know? Did you give the picture a name? Did you give the picture a name?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, and it was normally at the top, but
And you
I've
can
lost it.
so you
Oh,
can
I'm looking in
search
the
it.
wrong place. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
There it is. Okay, so I take this picture and I put that there,
Mhm.
right? And then I hit post, and it comes up like that.
Mhm.
That's what I've been doing.
That's can I?
Yep.
That's what I meant with the picture. I'm doing this as well, but I change the picture. I create one on myself, on Canva or whatever program you use. A picture of you with a phrase, a compelling phrase, something
Okay.
that attracts people. You have to be a little bit creative. Yeah, it's difficult, but you have to try some different things. And what I would do also is I would take your web page address. I will put it on the first line because not everyone goes through the text.
So take this link right here
The link, yeah,
and put it up here.
up here, yes. That because not everyone goes through the text, and maybe the picture is so much compelling and attracting people that they go directly to the link.
Gotcha. Okay.
Could be a solution.
If I can add a few things as well.
Okay.
Okay. I would change your link to a bit.ly.
The Bitly, I can
A
know.
bit link. Okay.
In actual fact, I think the training, I have got some training where within the system, obviously, that we use, I would create a custom link and then bit.ly it. Okay.
So
I
create a custom link and then bit.ly?
Yeah, I've got some training on that because one of the things that you need to do is track.
Okay.
And it allows you to track because everything is to do with numbers, Jackie. The reason why the top leaders are successful is because they're sending thousands of people to see their sites. We are dealing in tens and twenties and possibly hundreds. We need thousands. Okay, so if you definitely do what Jovi said. I've even got it twice. I've got it there, and I've got it about in the third row because when people see it, it's like below the fold. They won't see. So people need to see the link. But it's similar to what we do in YouTube.
Okay, so put the link at the top and at the bottom, and then make a custom picture on Canva.
Yeah, create. So do a couple for a couple for each one of the campaigns that you're doing. Yeah. And I mean, I've used my picture in some of them because I'm trying to brand myself. I want people to recognize my face, and then also I relate it to whatever that lead magnet, because these are lead magnets.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And when you're just starting out, and yes, you can do this, but I think we're at the stage where we need to go a step further, where we need to be branding ourselves, because that image, a lot of people are using that image.
Got you.
Want to stand out from the crowd. The other thing that I would suggest as well, this is the Facebook Live. Do a Facebook Live. Do a video.
Do a video on this.
Do a video. Watch the training. Pick out a tip, and share a tip in a Facebook Live, and then share that Facebook Live in the groups. You're sharing some Facebook Live training, and you're saying, I've just done this Facebook Live training. Here's a tip. Yeah, that I got. Here's the actual training that you can get full access to.
Okay.
Because I was going to say, put a bit of yourself, put a bit of your story in. So, for example, when I do the video one, I talk about being shy, people being frightened of the video. And so I've got a little video,
Okay.
and it's about 2 or 3, it's probably only about 2 or 3 minutes long. And I'm sharing a tip to overcome being in front of the video. And it's the video lead magnet.
Okay. All right. I'm going to come out of this. Stop sharing.
And I've put a spreadsheet. I put a spreadsheet in the group, which has got about 500 groups on, and it's much. I don't know if anybody else is using it. It's very quick.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
quick to post in the groups with that, and then you can track which groups you've already posted in.
Gotcha.
But the other thing about groups, here's the thing about groups. That one of the main purposes about the groups, yes, you're posting, but you need to be also interacting with people. So what you're going to find is that people will be sending you friend requests from the groups.
Oh, okay.
So for me, it's more about, so even if I'm not getting direct leads, I'm getting people wanting to connect with me
Okay.
because they see me post. So if you're posting consistently,
All right.
people are going to want to connect with you. And how often are you posting in the groups?
I'm usually doing a few in the morning, and I try to get some in the afternoon or in the evening.
So in the course of a day, how many would you say in total?
Maybe 10.
Okay, not enough.
Not enough.
Literally, you want to be aiming. This is the goal.
Okay.
Posting 3 to 4 times a day, up to 30 each time.
Whoa.
That's what I'm talking about. It's a numbers.
Oh.
So one of the reasons, so even if you're posting what you're posting, if you were posting 4 times a day and posting up to 30 groups, so if you start with 5, build up slowly, otherwise you get put in. I can post 30.
How many groups? So I got to have 30 groups.
No, you've got to have, you've got to be adding 20 groups a day.
20 different groups?
Yes, you need hundreds of groups. That's why the spreadsheet's got 500 groups on it. Honestly, so you've got to be adding about 20 groups. If I'm posting 4 times a day, I add 20 groups 4 times a day.
And there's that many groups on Facebook
There's hundreds.
that deal with business?
There's thousands.
Oh, okay.
There's thousands.
How do I find them?
Sonia,
I've got a spreadsheet.
Okay. All right.
But all you do is the way that you found the ones, you just put in search, and then you just run down. There's thousands of them.
Okay. All
Sonia,
right.
Yeah.
can I ask you, how do you keep track of the groups? In which groups you posted?
And
I
would you like me to share my screen and show you my spreadsheet?
If you
And then we'll end on this. But before you do that, Sonia, Connie, are you posting in groups?
I just basically post in my own group. I don't go and post in other groups. I just don't have time. I'm sorry. But
Okay.
that's what I'm doing. I thought whenever you posted in your Facebook wall, it would go to your friends. And that's the reason I didn't go and post directly in other groups.
I mean, just to say something about how many friends have you got?
About 800.
800. Okay. And so if you're posting and those same friends are seeing it over and over again.
Yep.
Okay. So are you expanding your network every day? Are you adding, say, 10 to 20 friends a day?
Well, actually, I got one for my business, I got one for my personal, and I got over 2,500, 3,000 in my LinkedIn. So
Okay.
several different places.
Yeah. So I think because one of the mistakes that some marketers make is that they'll maybe they're posting to their wall and they're thinking, and they keep putting. The other thing is that I don't post any business stuff
In
to
your
my
personal.
profile.
How come?
Okay.
How come you don't? Can I ask?
Because I did a Facebook Live on it today.
Okay.
Because imagine this: you're watching your favorite TV program, and then all of a sudden, all you're watching is commercials.
Mm.
And every day you go to watch your TV program, and all you see is commercials. What are you going to do?
Not what's your favorite TV program?
That's right. So Facebook, when people go to their Facebook, they don't want to see commercials.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
what's happened? What will happen is that they'll probably have hidden and they stop looking at your posts.
Thank God they like me.
Pardon?
I said, thank God they like me.
Yeah.
So you're only posting your business on your business page.
Yeah, me
Yes.
too.
Yeah, that's what okay.
Yeah.
On your personal page. Okay, so I'm gonna implement what you just shared with me tonight, that you guys are doing. That's gonna be very helpful to me. Maria, are you posting in groups? I forgot.
No, I'm not yet because I was busy with my lead magnet, my ebook.
Okay,
I want to get the training of Jamie. I have that on my list to do.
and Sonia has one too.
I've got two video trainings on it. Okay, so they're on YouTube, on my YouTube channel.
Right. So
You go to
I
my
would go and look at that. That's how I did what I did. It was on Sonia's training. Now I need to go to the next level so that I can try to get some leads. So this was very helpful to me. I really appreciate it. Let's end on Sonia showing us the spreadsheet of how we can keep track of our groups, and we'll end on that tonight. Okay? Go ahead, Sonia.
Nice to meet you, ladies. Bye.
Okay, bye. Right, I'm just finding it first because I don't want to frighten you with my with my folders. Okay, let me share screen. Okay, you can see my screen. Yeah.
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 So I put in the 24-hour marketers group. It's called Facebook group spreadsheet. I've got it in there. Okay. So let's have a look. Is this the right one? Yeah. Okay. So I've got two screens here. It's just gone onto the other screen. Okay, let's move that over there. Okay, so basically, there were about 500 groups on here. Look.
Wow.
Right. So what I've been doing, as you can see, so if I was going to post today, which is the 18th, no, the 19th. So literally, if I click on that, it takes me straight. It'll take me straight to the group. Right, it's opening up on my other screen. Here's the group. Right, it takes me straight to the group.
Okay.
Okay, so okay. Now, as you can see, I've not joined this group. Okay, so I've been talking to tons of people today. So let's close all these. And I'll get a lot of people contacting me because they've seen me posting in the groups. So I literally joined that group, and then I just go back to the spreadsheet, and as you can see, I'll just record in there, joined. Okay, I'll just quickly go to the next one. So if I'm joined, then I'll post in it. If I'm not joined, I'll just join it. Okay. And so by the time I do the next run,
Oh, okay.
I should
Okay.
I will have to post in there because I've joined. See, this one says I've joined.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll post in it, and then I'll just as you can see, I've been put the date. I'll just put the date in there. So that's how I keep track. And look,
Okay.
But Sonia, how are you doing that when you're on your way to work, or I don't know, how do you do that?
all right, so I've not been using this on my phone. So obviously I can only use this on, I can only use that spreadsheet on the computer.
Uh-huh.
So what I've done, I can't show you. I can show you what I do on my phone. I use my notes in my phone.
Mhm.
So to tell you the truth, what I do is, because I have so many groups that I've joined anyway. I mean, I'm joined because I remember I join about 50 groups a day. So I've always got, I've got fresh groups to post in all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So you kind of got to do the two things. Yeah. So I literally, if I post to 20 groups, I join 20 groups.
Oh, okay. Okay.
In the same session. And it doesn't matter, if you can only post once a day, post once a day every day.
Okay.
If you can post twice a day, do you see what I mean? It's not it's the consistency. And I wanted to say to people, make sure you have it it's got to be a 90-day. You've got to do it for 90 days. So you've got to mark on your calendar day one, and then you're doing it for 90 days consistently.
Okay.
It's a 90-day game plan. And it's at the end of the 90 days, that's when you're going to see what your results are.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's go back to the main.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, that's going to be beneficial. I'm going to implement what we've learned tonight on this particular strategy, and some of you are already doing it, and hopefully you've gained some other information that you can do to make it even better. And then I will, when we come back on next time, we'll be able to talk about it and see how everybody's doing, and we can talk about some other areas that we can improve on. So I really appreciate the knowledge tonight, and I appreciate all of you being on tonight. We want to be very mindful, like I said, of our time. So we'll try to pace ourselves, because I want to try to end no later than 8 o'clock. We were doing at 7:30. And but we've got more now. We're adding more to our community.
It's getting a workshop.
It's great. I'm loving it. Just ladies. So let's take a picture. I can't seem to find my Jing. So Sonia, I don't know where it's at.
I've already taken a picture.
Can you take a picture, please?
I've taken 2 pictures already.
Okay, so you'll just tag us.
But I mean, we can do something. What can we do? What can we do? I can take a picture now, so we can do something to the camera.
Okay.
We can do something.
Everybody go thumbs up.
Okay, do something to the camera, guys.
Let us know.
Okay.
Great. Well, thank you all for being on tonight, Ladies in Marketing. This is great. This is just a wonderful gathering and a time for us to learn from one another. So please, let's share with one another. If you're utilizing some kind of strategy and you're saying this is working, whatever, then we share with one another so we can try to implement it. And it's all about us getting to where we want to get to. And let's try to really work hard on remembering and implementing the things that we're learning from Asking It Is Given, because it's going to make a world of difference in all of us. So I want to wish everybody a happy, blessed weekend. Enjoy family, friends, and all that you do. And we also want to be mindful for those that are part of the 24-hour mastermind workshop that will be happening on tomorrow, and it starts at 8 o'clock. Okay, and that's just another wonderful opportunity for us to gain more skills. If you're not in that group and you'd like to be, then just get with the person who invited you. That's a cattail. To the community. Yeah, get with the person that invited you to this particular group, and then they will be able to get you that information so that you can get involved in that community. It's a dynamic community. So everyone have a blessed evening.
Thank you so much.
Still evening where you're at, or is it early morning? Have a blessed early morning.
Early morning.
And thanks so much for being here, and let's gather again on next week. This is just great. I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy. So I'm going to say good night to everyone.
Good night. Thank you. Good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye-bye.